Welcome back to the Gentry Center on the campus of Tennessee State University here in Nashville, Tennessee. Final score today, Ball State 85, Tennessee State 65. Tigers fall to 0-3 on the young season. And we are joined here by head coach Jessica Kern. Coach, what are some of your thoughts on today's contest?
Well, first of all, Ball State is a seasoned team. And obviously you can see that they share the ball pretty well. We knew that this was going to be a fight coming in. But what again, and I've been saying this I feel like for 3 games now, there's a silver lining in every game. We are extremely young, but as I've told my team and everybody else that is affiliated with the team, that's not an excuse. We strap up like anybody else. So good stuff came out of tonight. Again, our second quarter sort of kind of hurt us going into halftime. But again, I've got 3 players this game in double digits. We get one more and we're doing some things.
So now you talked about the young team. Now at the end there, you saw 4 freshmen on the court with the senior Maxine Baird, and the one thing that actually looked positive there was it didn't look like they were afraid. They were attacking. They were battling in there for rebounds. They were doing everything they could. Yeah. That's got to be, like you said, the bright future possible.
Oh yeah. I mean, when we took this program over, we knew, number one, changing a mentality and changing the type of way that we play. We're a hit-first team. That's just who we are. Again, this is our lowest turnovers for the season, so I'm pretty happy with that. But our freshmen here, you can't really get a chance to be a freshman because we're rotating 10 right now. We've got some kids that are banged up out on injury, but my freshmen contributed tonight. Taylor Williams, we switched up the lineup just a little bit. I think she gives us a spark when she comes in the game because she does a lot of things well. But again, Taylor Roberts, a freshman, she had a double-double tonight, 20 and 10, coming off of a OVC rookie Newcomer of the Week award. So I'm pretty excited about that. What I'm not excited about is our free throws and our three-point shooting. We recruited shooters. We signed a pretty good 18 class, but at the end of the day, there's no excuse. The ones we have need to be knocking it down. Ball State did, and you see the result.
All right. Now you mentioned Taylor Roberts. Obviously, she's been dynamic for you, in all 3 contests and played a lot of minutes tonight. And Tia Wooten's been strong, a little bit down today, but she's still got in double digits. Where do you look for the others to, and who are some of the others that really need to step up and kind of contribute and make the Lady Tigers team a threat?
For sure. Tia Wooten coming in was number 2 in the country in scoring. She was sick today. She was extremely congested, and the difference between her last year and her this year is before the game, she's like, Coach, I'm okay, no excuses. I think that's extreme growth for her. She had, again, double digits for us tonight, playing 34 minutes, which is too many minutes for her to be playing. That's just the reality of the situation. Asia Sims, I gave her no more than 8 points. There's no reason you're a starter, you touch the ball that many times, and you're not scoring double digits. But Kalia Griffin is somebody that I'm looking to step up. She is our shooter. She has got to hit shots. That's just the reality of it. And Fran Brown, tonight wasn't her night. She had a big night for us against Memphis, and then she didn't show up tonight. The game is fast-paced. If you can't defend, you can't play. Some freshmen that I do think that you definitely need to keep an eye out for. Andriana Rister tonight hit some big 3-point shots, and then Maya Garrett, she's a 6'4" presence inside. She posts like a freshman, but when she learns to finish more like a sophomore, she's going to get a lot more minutes.
Now, Ball State does a very good job on the boards and even out-rebounded Vanderbilt a couple nights ago. You guys battled in there with them. They out-rebounded you 42-37. But one of the cool things was we had 15 offensive rebounds. Yeah. The only bad thing is we only converted about 9 points on the second chance.
Correct.
What's the excitement about getting in there and battle, but then also really conveying the fact that we need to be able to finish.
Right. We work very strategically on boarding on the offensive end, simply because, again, we've got so many tweeners that we're able to slip in there a lot, which is great. We have to work on finishing with contact. That's just the truth. Every push and touch is not necessarily a foul. So we do have to work on that. I made sure I told my coaches first thing back in the locker room, like, hey, we got to learn how to finish in traffic. And then lastly, getting in the scheme of the offense. When we're taking quick shots, they're taking quicker shots. So I'm guaranteeing you the scouting report did not say take a quick shot, because that's what they do. Ball State's a great transition team. We've had a tough preseason this year, but I think we'll be battle tested going into OVC play. And so I'm hanging with my kids, they're rocking with me, and we got better tonight. So that's a good thing.
Well, you talk about the tests that you've already gone through. You have more coming up. Troy is obviously a team. They're 2-1. Had a tough loss to Ole Miss. And you also talk about a little earlier about the little problems in the second period where you continue to get outscored. But you're only 3 games in, and you still have about 6 more games before OVC play. How do you convince a team that this is a long journey? And you still have the time to find your rhythm?
Yeah, I've learned the older I get in my career, it's a game of inches. Kids always want to see the end result. We go play by play, quarter by quarter. We didn't win the battle in this. I thought we competed pretty well in the first quarter, but we didn't win battles convincingly in the second and the third. That's a combination thing. That's a who needs to sit and get a rest for a minute and then go back in kind of thing. So I'm putting that to my staff and my coaches. Coach McChester did a phenomenal job tonight on this scout. It was great on paper. We just didn't execute when we should have. And so we got to work on our combinations a little bit going into the second, that we get this boost of energy. Like I said, we've got some kids that are banged up right now out on on injury, but that'll be a great surprise come OVC time. So I think that'll help us a lot in the rotations.
Well, great. Coach, it's a novice eyes coming from my side. It's a 20-point loss, but that is a good Ball State team, and did miss some shots here and there, but we had some good open looks, and I tell you, Coach, it seems some of those balls fall, and you were right there with them.
It's a different ball game. So over this holiday, we're going to get some turkey. Me and my staff cook for our kids every single year, and I'm telling you the full spread. One thing I do want to say is we preach family here at TSU, and I'm actually going to put some social media stuff out about it, but we genuinely love our kids. We do. I don't believe in catering out. I believe in giving you home-cooked meals that you get at home. They sacrifice a lot to be here, and so we're going to let the kids rest their bodies a little bit, feed their spirit, feed their soul, and then we're going to strap back up for Troy.
Well, I'm just going to let you know if you need any extra help finishing off some of those leftovers, I'm your guy, okay?
I'll bring you a plate. Is that a deal?
That is a deal.
All right.
A deal. Coach, thank you very much for your time, and good luck to you the rest of the season.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate you.
You bet.
All right.
Once again, the Tigers fall here tonight, 85-65 to Ball State, and it's 0-3, but it's not much of a wait for Troy to come in. They'll be in on the 27th on Monday night, 6 o'clock here in the Gentry Center. And we enjoy you, or we appreciate you watching today, and hopefully you enjoyed the contest. And once again, you're watching Tennessee State basketball here on the OVC Digital Network. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey Day.